Here we are. I'm currently live, and I'm also currently very unsure how to prop this motherfucker up. Not very flattering view, is it? Hmm. It's a bit sooner than that. Ain't it just? It's actually it's kind of hard to remember how to do everything all at once. This is the only time I'll be doing anything like this. The rest will be probably on my phone once we leave. Would have had a different title, but the damn thing is not working. Not working. What do you call it? The titles aren't showing. Words, more words. Paste. Okay, there. Let me just put this down here real quick, and I'll go and grab something to prop it up on. Once it's propped up, then we can get the movie started. Or at least, kind of started. Humming, mumbling. Oh. Not great. Not great. I know you can't see the screen. That's kind of the point. You can't. I am not going to be done for stealing from Mr. Wessel. Alright. Well, that's the best I can do in this situation. Such a wish. Alright. You got both my good sides. Right. Now, let us content. Watch. Okay. How to? No. I got rid of the free part. Alright, let's try this. Oh, that doesn't look promising. That looks like the opposite of what I wanted. Yeah. Like some weird Indian film. No. This isn't what I wanted. You gotta love this shit. Any suggestions? Because last time I just typed in watch the room and that's what happened. Let's see how that would happen work on this. Oh, this looks promising. Yeah? I think this is it. Well, the quality's not great. But this looks like the best job we can get. What do you say? Do you want to watch it like this, or do you want to keep looking? Alright. What the hell? Okay, that's weird. There, exit. Oh. No. Okay. Mm-hmm. I love this down the corner here. Spoon! Okay, this looks good. I think that's it. I think that's it indeed. It looks like we have liftoff. So, we have this going now. And look at this belly. I'm looking at my camera and I'm just... At that point, all I'll have to do. Although in all fairness, technically I am showing nothing on screen. All I'm showing is my colossal stomach. Good cam. Good cam. Woo! That should have been the icon. Claire? You want to do this?
What?
We're about to riff on the room.
Okay, sure.
Coola boola.
Okay, wait.
You get any sleep?
A little bit.
Good. You were snoring for a bit, so that was a good sign. The whole internet saw it. Oh, yeah. Claire,
Yeah?
you know how to turn the mic off.
You don't mind.
They will. Okay. Well, just in case the mic isn't off, you heard it here first. There it is. Let's move the bag. Okay. Rose didn't know you were there the whole time. Like,
I was.
I talked to you and everything.
Yeah.
All right. No cat. No cat here.
Cat?
No cat. No cat. All right. Let's do this. Let's do this like a nudist. And hell begins. Prequel to The Loft. Starring Tommy Wiseau in a role no one will ever remember him for.
Let me just see the disaster artist.
I sure did. Rex Sestero was the man we all love to hate. And not hate. Because he's cool. Is she Lisa? Because if that's so, she is so sexy. She is so beautiful and sexy. God, the music. Did it even know at the time what horrors it was going to be a part of?
I would have liked to work
The stories around Tommy are just fucking insane. How does he make his money? Where is he from? Why is he so greasy all the time? Establishing shot. Somewhere else. Hi, honey, I am home, yeah. Oh, God, it's been years since I've seen this. It's all coming back. I think it would look better on me. Haha. We've all seen it. And it begins. We should do a shot every time he says that. Oh, the guy who has free access to our apartment. Except a lovable marriage. Denny? Call him Denny or is it Donny?
Danny.
That was worthy of a weird laugh. Just the forehead on that kid. Alright, I'm ready. That's what I say when I go upstairs. Okay. Ominous music should be playing. Let's go upstairs and look at people have sex. Really awkward sex. You can tell she's just there like, oh god, we're gonna have to do one of these scenes. Okay, that face is disturbing. Creepy. Ha 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 ha. I came up with that saying. No one else. Greatest saying all time. He's so pissed off that he can't watch them have sex. I won't be able to creep on them for the rest of the day now. You might be able to fix that. But I think at this part in particular, you don't want any excess stimuli. Awkward love scene. We need to do more takes of this. Haha. Especially with me on top of her while she's naked. Why are you all staring at me like that? Yeah, belly button sex is the best sex. Ha 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 ha. You know, usually someone is making up for this awkward time by doing like a skit or a bit on a riff. But me, nah. I've seen this sex scene with Tommy, and the best way I can describe it is thanks for telling me about the can. Blocking a triangle hole, but it won't fit. I just know that behind the camera is a bunch of people who are getting more and more pissed off with Tommy. Haha. I poured the strawberry jam all over me, yeah? Ah, it's good. And she's deadly allergic to roses, she gets an infection, and that's the end of the movie. I am now pregnant, haha. Oh god, there it is. The thing of indescribable agony. Tommy Wiseau's ass thrusting. And there's the belly button. You can't see this raciness on YouTube because they're prudes. But I think in this case they're very right. No one should watch this. Oh god, the glistening from him. I see what you did there.
It's all of it.
Ha! We are now joined together. It's great, huh? Ha ha! Beautiful matrimony. God, her eyebrows are huge.
I think she is hot.
I did too. I thought the riff tracks guys were a little bit rough on her. Although they actually know her in real life and she's cool with it. Wow, Tommy's just out like a brick. It took a reverse mitosis. Who sets their alarm to 26 minutes past the hour? Oh no. No, please. The nipples are bad enough. You don't need to do this to us, Tommy. She farted a lot more than normal. Why do I suffer for my art? Imagine how bad it was for all the people on set. They were just like, I don't want to do this take anymore. I'm going to scare people for money just by saying hi. Oh, hi, random stranger. Interesting about the old woman here. She actually passed out from heat exhaustion on set. Greg Sestero had to take her to the hospital.
Really?
Yeah. Well, you know, I saw Tommy naked, so. Eh. Seriously, I mean, just look at you. At least that's what he says over and over again, so it must be true.
What's he saying?
That he loves her. And she is so sexy and beautiful.
Definitely don't have cancer.
Well, it doesn't matter if she did or didn't have cancer, it's never brought up again.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. Just to say anything.
He bought you that little gimp boy, Danny. Just think of the kids. I was born 50,000 years ago. Well, don't forget just how absolutely weird her motivation is. She has no motivation for why she does anything in this movie. Other than she's just...
Just hangs around.
Yeah, she's just a bitch. Spoon! Spoon! And our true lead of the movie, Greg Sestero, the man who can actually take a joke. Greg is cool. Also, all our pictures are being replaced by spoons and sprigs of lavender. That's some brilliant writing there. Well, yeah, you have eyes, don't you? The trolley. Too bad it has Tommy on it. No one else will get on. They're too scared to walk past him to get off. They're trapped there until he leaves. I'm handsome. I love how he walks. It's like he's never seen a room before. And now he looks like he's just peed himself and he's too embarrassed to say. And all this stuff has entered urban legend at this point.
Yeah.
So we don't like. You could just take any scene from it, and you usually know what's happening.
It's all part of the zeitgeist.
Exactly. Well, seriously, why would I mind? It's a shawl. She looks like she just takes all the pills every day to get through, each and every day. Those eyes are just empty.
Who? Lisa?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah. Good point.
Good idea, Lisa.
She's just crammed into that dress.
I didn't see that.
Oh God, that was painful. Well, yeah, but I like my beard more. Kind of have a thing going on. Well, I would, but he's in my waking nightmares. He has a very coiffed set of hair. That part, she said with all the passion she could muster, and it was true. She does not love Johnny. Just keep taking all the pills and maybe start a drinking habit. You'll be fine. A lot of head rubbing. Behold, as two people who don't know how to kiss, kiss. Hey, our bed's right there, but let's do it on the stairs where it's awkward. I call this the Stairmaster. Kids, at home, don't forget, right now this is the second love scene in about, what, 20 minutes? Maybe, maybe Tommy just learned everything he knew about movies from like Skinamax. They're clearly not even saying their lines. It's just dubbed in later. Tommy's just behind the camera. Okay, now you stop playing with his ass more, yeah? Haha. When Mormons have sex. Hey Rose, it's your song. Wow, that was underwhelming. Yep. I don't have any agency in my own life. Didn't you enjoy it? I don't know. It's better when Johnny says it. And the secret was kept forever. Meanwhile, in an actual place, he looks like an extra from Reservoir Dogs, one that was just killed off screen. That dog did not last a night after the touch. Important getting back into car scene. This is right up there with Birdemic. That's not a real thing. Denny's, but we already ordered pizza. What the fuck is this writing? Why does anyone do anything in this movie? Yay, the man I hate. More roses, great. I like the fireplace that clearly can't be used. 3 months. You could almost say that you're fed up with this world. But the bank loves me more. Maybe you didn't go out and interact with the wider world. How do you find the time? And then they just drink. Horrible pizza and what? Vodka and whiskey mixed together. Mmm. Maybe this will kill him and the movie can end. Wow, that's not manipulative at all. But it's for Johnny, so I don't care. Those fuckers. I'm drunk and I feel very sick from the pizza. This is great, haha. She looks like she's gonna be parachuted into Nam. Jesus. I do, don't I? Do you want to see me a shirt off? No, no, it's okay, it's okay. No, not another one. Oh, my $300 shirt. Now they're doing the opposite form of kissing, where they just destroy each other's faces. And here we go again. This girl is so great. She just keeps taking her top off. Nice candelabra there. Very Liberace. This is literally the same scene from earlier. And we're right back to his favorite position. He starts speaking in his native language, which starts making her ears bleed. Don't worry, everyone. The movie's on its way to being done. I'll give him a quarter, though. important plot points here. Yeah, yeah. That must be the plot of the rest of the film, considering. Mm, well, these people who we've never heard of, they seem fascinating. Oh, well, he's got some backbone after all. Oh, don't look so shocked. That's how men used to say hello back in my day. Go back into stripping. What is happening with this movie? I think this could be a message film about the dangers of being left alone for too long. She's just has so little of a life. Meanwhile, these two people show up in their apartment. That's a question there, Rosa. Question that's too good for this movie. Feed me. It's my fetish. They choke. One of them chokes on the candy. Yum. Okay, I couldn't have thought of a worse thing to say. He's a big boy today. I think Tommy goes both ways. He has a lot of love for male torsos. Although, what the fuck is going on with this guy's nipples? Yes, look at them. It's like someone slipped them off and they've rehealed. It's fucking weird. Oh god, that face. In all fairness, that is kind of a face a guy gets when he gets a blowjob. Just think of all the better stuff going on in those other houses. Well, it's sex ed homework. Yeah, you don't want to know where this hand's been. Smells like a sweat sock in here. He has issues, Denny does. So you have no food. He spent all his money on that belt. He's so proud of it. He's showing all the people around his the building. And that's what Denny does. Womp 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 womp. What the hell does that even mean? I have to get re-lacquered. Why does everyone leave me? Hello, city. The greatest fight scene of all time begins. I've got a ball. Alright, here on the roof of this building, huh? Well, it's fiat money. It's technically everywhere. Eh. It doesn't exist. And neither do you, because Chris R is a stupid name. Friends for the rescue. They didn't know a black person, though, so they couldn't have gotten that stereotype out of the way. He wanted to take my second name because his one was so dumb. For head enlargement. Well, it wasn't a very good trade at all, was it? Just screeching at each other. It was mostly just paracetamol and aspirin. In hindsight, I could have just gone to the chemist. Who's your supplier? How up the chain are you? Do you know El Chapo? You do it by... I was going to say something but that line. Tinder! This is just pure acting gold. I will get my musk on you. It will be glorious. It's clear, that's what it is. But Mark said it was clear. He kind of seems happy about it. You were almost killed. I need to pay Chris off some more money. Make sure he does the job right next time. Is that why you sound so excited right now? It's just, oh, the sight there. He's helicoptering pretty hard right now. Ha ha, I could do this thing all day. It's fun. No, it's not, Johnny. Okay there, Snuzzlebutt. Darling, it is. Woo! And the annals of history have been made better. Like, why the hell am I in this movie? Wondering why the background looks so terrible? Some people, they think I'm an actor. That was a great story. Especially the part where the woman got beaten. You're so lucky. So very, very lucky. Ominous evil mark. Well, don't date a girl named Betty. When I can get it. Expert! It's your, well, it's your pants. They're just, my god, they're terrible looking. To realize how short Tommy is. Well, whatever. I love if that was just the actor, the kid, having no idea what to do. Like, huh. I love me some movies. Wanting to know what movie it is. So crazy what you're planning. Must be all the drugs. I get it, shoot, because you were going to be killed earlier. Okay. I knew she was cheating on me. I always thought it was with Mark. Kid, seriously, just get yourself a waifu pillow. You'll be fine. As a doorstop. As a paperweight. The philosophy chairs are active. What about the world, though? I don't know anything about this world. So if you want to have mommy feelings, that's totally cool about it. She's a great queen, I guess. Everyone just loves each other. I also love Chris R. Well, it's a idea, not the idea. Aww. Ramble, 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 ramble. Alcatraz. That seems fitting. Isn't that the same dress she wore earlier? Are they just switching around clothes? I mean, I like to get hit, and he just had no idea. It's like your character isn't very well defined or developed. Johnny, wow. I know, it's great. Maybe that's the deleted scene where Lisa ends up fucking her the girl's belly button. But I like his money, and well, that's really it. Haha, newspaper. Seriously, looking the way he looked at it was kind of like you never seen one before. I hurt you. Oh, no, I stole it from your fiance. Yeah. God, she's so pissy. Um, One thing you gotta love about this film, no one's a good person. Like Ken Park, only not as well made. Women don't have opinions. Haha. Our hero, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! It's like a breakfast cereal, isn't it? She's just there like, fuck this guy. I just got sick. I'm so excited. It's meant to be. Golden Gate Bridge. I think we've established Alcatraz, but we haven't. Oh, ha! This guy is like 90% face. Uh, Me underwears. You didn't need to mention it. The audience already saw that entire scene. This was just a waste of time. Jesus, I'm the one of the most unhealthy people around, and yet I'd be able to throw the balls better than they would. Ah, the Gathering Alley. Yeah, that just was weird as fuck. You have to be very careful about underwear. You can watch me and my wife have sex. You know, cancer and all that. That's a question for the philosophers and the great minds of our time there, Rose. But it's Tommy, because penguins are mostly natural. As well as his massive paychecks. But why? He's such a great guy. Don't poke holes in my flawed logic. You know, after the chemotherapy starts. I thought everyone loved me. I'm just normal American man. Haha. God damn, that hair probably has a bird in it. That is. Thank you. Thank you for the heads up. Jesus, is he building a Meccano set? Haha, now it will abuse people's privacy. Now he doesn't know what to do with himself. He's just there like, This is how much I love you people. This is what I suffer for. Unflattering angles. The, the concept or just individual ones? I always want to go and play World of Warcraft. He's the guy from Indiana Jones, one of the Nazis whose face melted off. Other than, good, she's having sex with a human being rather than whatever the fuck you are. Literally, I mean, that would just be gross. I can betray her trust and threaten her, but I can't confront her. They do, but it doesn't apply in this context. The actor suddenly realized this applies to his current position. very weak high mark. Ouais, man. Nice jean jacket. I have one. She lives up in Canada. Ha 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 ha. You just asked him to play psychiatrist. Well, don't have sex in the wild then. Okay, we didn't really ask about that, but you are just so much of something. Cheap, 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 cheap. It's important that we know this. I love in the background he has no motivation, so he was just fondling his DVD collection. Well, she is, but technically it's a democracy. Tommy, why do you use words that you don't know what they mean? Just speak in your natural language. We won't hold it against you. Really? You never said that about her before. Tommy's natural language is Jalakarani Shan. Yeah. Uh, I totally am to have sex with you. He's laughing at the refrigerator again. Ha ha, refrigerator, you're so funny. What's their deal? I guess I'll just leave. I'll just borrow one of your outfits. Except with your head. That's why I look it. I am right here, I can hear you. Haha. Dude, there's two chairs either side of you. The green screen really makes it all come together. You have a crack pipe now? I'm starting to get the shakes. I just realized I'm in this movie. Well, I was in Patch Adams for one thing. Oh, poor man. Command and Conquer had better screen effects than this. Who are any of you people? I love the artifacting around them. It would have cost too much to simply have a scene out in the open somewhere. You know, the way you try to kill me. He had a hissy fit there, but he's okay now. Yeah, it's all her fault. You have no agency whatsoever. Stop with the eyeliner. It's distracting. Well, if I don't see her, then I'm not going to be able to sleep with her. Maybe I'll be her first. Meanwhile, at church, he has a quota to reach by the end of the film. He looks kind of like Billy the Fridge if Billy lost tons of weight. Nice beard. It's finally coming in. The baby, hi, the babies are funny. In your tuxedos. Okay. Cuckold! Cuckold! What was that, Mark? Nothing. Cuckold! They, if they have won Patreon goals, I would love to see the room and not this. I don't see their version of the room. They stayed in this scene, very important. Meanwhile, another part of a massive city that has nothing to do with this plot. Hi. Ooh, cheesecake. Now, Billy definitely has to be in there. We need to know what people are getting. These characters that never appear in the film again. looks like Barbra Streisand. And he looks like Elvis. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, this movie's nearly over. That's something to be looking forward to. Let me just say that he is a clown that has burgers. Well, that scene was important. No, the bed. Does this mean another sex scene is coming? Wow, you never said that before. Oh, still an hour and a half left of this. Not an hour and a half, just half an hour, but it might as well be an hour and a half. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, we have more sex scenes. The noises make it worse. Why aren't you having sex with her belly button? Wait, why are you putting it there? That's where it goes. Okay. I'm learning something new every day. Haha. At this point, I would take a seizure over this. You don't smell like axle grease and damp cloths. Is this the longest one yet? They're still going. Remember to stick around. At some point, I'm going to be ending this stream, thankfully, and then starting up another where it's again just chatting, waiting for the cab for the train that will take us into Dublin to start the rest of our day. If you're not already, please consider subscribing. If you're not already done so, please like this and share this. Well, maybe not share this particular stream, but still, you know. Ah, parking scene. Necessary. bit of lore about this scene coming up. Greg loses his shit in real life at Tommy and just jumps him. When he tackles him, that's... I mean, you can't blame the man. Somewhere there's an opera singer. Aha, we are tackling. Oh, I guess I remembered something else. Oh no, no, I was wrong. I misremembered it for a different thing. Oh god, not only was this movie not meant to be, when they finally got around to it, it was like a hassle they didn't need to do. Just the social zeitgeist of it. I suppose it gave the world Greg Sestero. That's the opposite of a dress. That's the lack of clothing whatsoever. Someone actually finally knocks in this. They normally just barge in. Maybe he made some stock footage. He's just dangling out there in front of them. I'm betraying my best friend. That line really didn't sync up. Ever since he came out of the machine, he didn't just change physically, but mentally too. Or die, die, die. It's all the same. Yeah, but Mark isn't the best. He's barely a bronze medal. Better than Johnny, but most things are. Girls are fun when they have fun. Another establishing shot for something that has nothing to do with anything. What? What? Will they park correctly? These are the questions that I must know. According to the music, they've just arrived in France. Oh, hello, Mr. Randa Building. She's so sad looking. What's that have to do with it? Who is in this bloody movie? Mm. A medieval attitude from her. Back when she was a young girl, I suppose. You also should get a nose job, but that's something else. Honk. Bitches. They're only now finally getting around to cleaning up that glass. Very boxy suit he's wearing. Well, we all know who bankrolled this train wreck. Of course, they also bankrolled this train wreck. I love every time you open up the door. Doo 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 doo. Wow, some of these people are just the most developed characters. I don't know. I like the ending credits myself. I think that's a very a very underappreciated role. The entire city's there to mock us, reminding us that there's a better movie in that city, but we'll never know because we're here with The Room. Look, there it is there. It has characters that make sense. Come back, movie that's better. Ooh, pretzels. He looks like a Ken doll, someone just prepped up against a wall. Yeah, so I've got like 3 weeks to live. Haha, that's so funny. Trash Can didn't get any starring role though, because it doesn't have a SAG card. It's a shame. But they look so confused. I don't blame them. their their whole relationship is based around food and weird faces. Yay, we're free! She's the last one there, and she's just like, oh, now I can stop finally holding it in. Look at him waddle. Okay. What if someone came back in looking for like their purse or their phone? In the hallway, just meandering around, not quite sure what to do with themselves. God, her hair got shoveled up pretty quickly. That's why I have so much conviction in my line. I love him. With your phone and your stupid change. There. That's my reference to riff tracks. Sensitive. Sensitive. Why would you do this? Haha. Speaking of, I have to turn off the heating once this is finished. People desperately running away from the room. Meanwhile, in a far superior place, I could have told you this sooner, but I decided I might as well tell you now. She seems confused at everything around her. Wow, well, her decision was final now. He chimed in. When is the baby though? They need to sit down for that one. I mean, I think he reproduces that way. He hasn't really figured out how we do it. It's kind of hot, actually. You are a piece of shit and need to die. But Johnny, actually, why do we care about Johnny? Why do we care about any of this? Maybe we should go off and have our own lives. Into a butterfly, a beautiful butterfly, to fly away. Karaoke night's just gonna be weird as fuck. Mm. But there's cake out here. Agreed. like the building from Ghostbusters 1. This, the actual, he really did want to rip his face off at that, and I don't blame him. This whole film is a train wreck of glorious magnitudes, but I wouldn't want to work on it. That just shows the quality of Greg's acting. Okay. More establishing shots of a city we see very little of and has nothing to do. They're not even trying anymore, are they? Tommy. Um, but probably because he would just eat Mario. Future wives don't do these things. That was quick. Planets that are funny, haha. You know, it's Oof. He started it. And yet that triggered him all the same, so I guess it worked. And our final great line of read of the evening. Meanwhile, the Disney store rakes in record profits. I also stole all your pretzels. It's worked so well in the past. Just having an affair with the door. I like their candles. He's degraded to a 5-year-old. Mark will solve this. Mark solves everything. The diapers are just horrible to behold. Spoken like a child. I don't like him. He's creepy. He's a poopy head. Don't know what I'll do with the body. Probably just stare at it. Paint it, maybe. Ha! Good thing I keep around mixtapes all the time. He was waiting the whole time. Just look at you. I molted in front of you. That was a very private moment. Lock you in a tower. Stop Italian plumbers from rescuing you. No, he's a poopy head. I know, that was a stupid throw. No, really? But their relationship was perfect. Well, you only have the set for one more day. I might as well break it. There, now I showed her. Let the rage of Tommy begin. Oh no, he's reliving all the porn scenes. They were all so badly put together. What was I thinking? Fuck you, candles. No, our placeholder art. And our TV prop that's outdated because it's an old school TV. Kills a He's possessed. In this scene, we see the emotion rage. Haha, now I have bad luck. Wait, no. I need to feel better. Where is my pinky? Oh, goody. And he likes to smell it afterwards too. I won't be getting the deposit back on this. Good thing that we established that the gun existed sooner. Oh, hi, gun barrel. They didn't even have any caps or anything. The second he dies, the clouds part and sunshine starts coming down. Children come out and sing and are happy. Oh. Well, yeah, It's a gun. They do that. We we didn't appreciate him enough. Life life will never be the same. Tears of joy. Let me just desecrate your corpse. There you go. He starts decomposing and you see like a reptilian face underneath there. Yes, it's the traditional funeral rites from wherever the hell Tommy's from. I am unhappable. In a sexual way this time, not just whatever the hell we had before. I love the really fake tear on my face. Derp, derp. Oh god, he's fondling the corpse now. I will consume him to gain his powers. Literally right off it. A little known sci fact, Mark is an avowed flat earther in this series. Aw, he's so dumb he thinks he can talk to a corpse. He's kind of like a xenomorph. The blood is poisonous. Who called the ambulance? Now I am dead. People will see this great film for what it is. The greatest romantic tragedy of all time. Why are you all laughing? Random people just talking? Call 911. It's literally, there's an ambulance outside it. Ha, only fool you. Mortal weapons cannot kill me. I'm gonna eat you now. Haha, bye bye. And with that, a film is finished. But it will lay with us for all time. It will fester, grow. Well, that was The Room. Speaking of The Room, let's talk about the room I'm currently in right now. I kind of regret putting the no mic on because no one showed up. This whole stream, anyone who watches this in the future, the whole stream, just been us two, Rose and me. Oh, by the way, he definitely was a vampire. He was meant to be a vampire. The alternate ending of this film, no joke, was that Tommy would get into his flying car. How are ya? How you keeping? We're just wrapping up The Room. If you want to pop in, we can whack on our mics if you like and have a discussion of whatever the fuck we just watched. I've seen it before. I've seen it. I'll see it again, and it'll never, ever, 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 ever get better. It will always be The Room, and it will always be amazing. Why So Films. I love how he thinks that Why So Films was going to be the start of something big. This is like the only film he ever made. At least until Greg convinced him to do shit. 2011. I wanted to see it, but I don't know how it is. Quite honestly, uh, The Room is just it's it's just you need to see it once in your life because it'll give you a better respect for good films, and it'll show you places that you didn't think that people could go. There are other films that do other things. Birdemic is a good example. Troll 2. But The Room, uh, oh, it sucks. But it sucks in an amazing way. Like watching a car careen off the road and then smash into a truck and then the whole thing just catches fire. Great stuff. But if at any time you add clowns to the mix, it becomes 10 times better. Because those clowns are on fire and they're running around with big floppy shoes and honking noses. That's what The Room is. It's a it's a traffic accident resulting in many casualties, but they're all clowns. Um, yeah, that was fucking insane. I will never, ever, ever be able to get used to that film. Oh, you just. Anyway, okay, so next on the list will be I'll go outside and actually no, I can't really. I have to start putting my phone on charge. I actually have to start getting ready. So what I might do is I'm gonna have to wake up Claire, and we have to go and get ourselves ready for this. So what I'll do is I'll start up the stream in a minute, and we'll chat, but we'll also be just moving back and forth. So Claire is fast right now. She's going to be my chaperone while I stay awake. She's been sleeping wisely, and I have not. Uh, but yeah, thank you so much, Rose, for keeping me company. And thank you anyone who watched after present. I know, horrible angle with this gut view. Look at that gut view. Very few people want to see the gut view. And also, you guys couldn't really see much anyway, which is the whole point, because I'm not going to get copyrighted. I'm not going to get strike down by YouTube over Tommy fucking Wiseau. I have standards, damn it. But no, this is good, and this is also the first of my rabbits, so many more in the future. But right now, I got shit to do, so stay in touch, and I'll be right back. But if anyone wants to, please consider giving a like, sharing particular streams. And of course, above all else, subscribing, giving me money on my Streamlab goals, and buying merch that I don't have yet, and telling people not to go to some people's channels when they're live, but instead go to mine. Downvote my enemies. Low energy. Low energy. Jeez, I haven't even been streaming for 12 hours yet, and I'm already losing my fucking mind. Right. We'll be back momentarily. So